Stay tuned as we dive into today's top international stories, including shocking developments in the Ukraine-Russia war, escalating tensions in the Middle East, and the latest from the US elections. Let's get started. First up, a devastating attack in Kramatorsk. Russian-guided bombs have struck an apartment block, killing 2 and injuring 19. This tragic event highlights the ongoing civilian toll in the conflict. Imagine waking up to such destruction. How would you react? The international community is calling this a war crime. Will there be accountability? The bombing in Kramatorsk is a stark reminder of the war's impact on civilians. The attack not only caused immediate casualties but also left many homeless and in need of urgent aid. Ukrainian officials have condemned the strike, urging the international community to take action against Russia for targeting civilian areas. This incident adds to the growing list of alleged war crimes committed during the conflict, raising questions about the effectiveness of international law in protecting civilians. Next, Russia has captured the strategic villages of Hostre and Hryhorivka in the Donetsk region. These gains could pave the way for further advances. Despite these setbacks, Ukrainian forces are not backing down. What will be their next move? The battle for control continues. The capture of Hostre and Hryhorivka marks a significant tactical victory for Russian forces. These villages are strategically located near Vuhledar, a key area in the ongoing conflict. Control over these locations could allow Russia to launch further offensives and consolidate their hold in the Donetsk region. However, Ukrainian forces are determined to reclaim lost territory, with ongoing skirmishes reported in nearby areas. The situation remains fluid, with both sides preparing for further engagements. In a powerful speech at the UN General Assembly, President Zelenskyy called for a real, just peace. He urged global leaders to support Ukraine and hold Russia accountable for war crimes. His words resonate deeply. Will the world respond with the unity and justice he seeks? The stakes couldn't be higher. President Zelenskyy's address at the UN General Assembly was a passionate plea for international support. He emphasized the need for a real, just peace that holds Russia accountable for its actions. Zelenskyy highlighted the human cost of the war, urging global leaders to stand with Ukraine in its fight for sovereignty and justice. His speech aimed to rally international support and draw attention to the broader implications of the conflict for global security. The response from the international community will be crucial in determining the future course of the war. In a chilling development, President Vladimir Putin has issued a stark warning to the West. He stated that Russia reserves the right to use nuclear weapons if attacked. Could this escalate into a nuclear conflict? The implications are dire. On September 25, 2024, President Vladimir Putin warned that Russia could use nuclear weapons if it was attacked by any state, especially if the attack was supported by a nuclear power. This statement has sent shockwaves through the international community, raising fears of a potential nuclear escalation. Putin's warning underscores the high stakes of the Ukraine conflict and the potential for it to spiral into a broader, more devastating war. The international community is now faced with the urgent task of de-escalating tensions and preventing a catastrophic outcome. Turning to the Middle East, tensions between Israel and Hezbollah are escalating. Israel is preparing for a possible ground incursion into Lebanon following a series of airstrikes and missile attacks. Could this lead to a broader regional conflict? Diplomatic efforts are in full swing to prevent further escalation. What will be the outcome? The situation between Israel and Hezbollah has reached a critical point, with both sides engaging in intense military actions. Israel's preparation for a possible ground incursion into Lebanon marks a significant escalation, raising fears of a broader regional conflict. Diplomatic efforts are underway to de-escalate the situation, with international actors urging restraint on both sides. The potential for a ground invasion has serious implications for regional stability and security, making the outcome of these diplomatic efforts crucial. Finally, in the US elections, Vice President Harris and former President Donald Trump are pitching their economic plans in key battleground states. Harris focuses on green energy and manufacturing, while Trump emphasizes American-made goods. Which plan will resonate more with voters? The economic debate is heating up, and every vote counts. As the U.S. elections approach, the economic plans of Vice President Harris and former President Trump are under intense scrutiny. Harris's plan focuses on boosting manufacturing and creating jobs through green energy initiatives, aiming to address climate change while revitalizing the economy. In contrast, Trump emphasizes the importance of prioritizing American-made goods and reducing trade deficits, appealing to voters concerned about job losses and economic security. The economic debate is expected to be a central issue in the upcoming election, with both candidates aiming to sway voters with their differing approaches. That's all for today's International News Brief. Which story impacted you the most? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates.